time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk. It's time to talk.
For tires and auto repair. Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
And we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Raise a quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire,
where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Looking for the perfect ride? Jackie Jones CDJR has got you covered with a massive selection of cars and trucks that fit every need you can think of. Whether you're a busy parent needing extra space, an adventure seeker craving rugged performance, or someone who just loves that sleek style, there's something for everyone here. Trust me, the moment you step on the lot, you'll feel the excitement. Imagine cruising in a brand new truck with all the power you need for weekend adventures, or zipping around in a stylish sedan that turns heads everywhere you go. It's all about finding the vehicle that speaks to you, right? And here's the best part. The team at Jackie Jones CDJR is ready to help you every step of the way. So why wait? Dive into your dream vehicle today. Come and explore all the amazing options. Waiting for you, you won't regret it.
Alrighty, good evening everybody. How's everybody doing here tonight? Well, we are here at Bristol Motor Speedway, and it's going to be one fun little track. We always loved coming to Bristol. You never know what's going to happen here in this half a mile length of a track here in those 4 turns. Right now we are looking at track temperature 77, air temperature 78, 8 mile per hour. Southeast wind here tonight, so not too shabby for your wind. We are under the lights here at Bristol Motor Speedway. This is a single file or single pit road. Basically, you enter in turn 4 and you gotta go all the way around, and that will be a little challenging for a lot of these drivers, knowing that things can happen, how it will happen. You know, it's going to be crazy. So right now we are under qualifying. We got about 4 minutes and 35 seconds until we go into our warm-up session before the green flag starts to drop here tonight. And it's myself in the booth here tonight, Brandon Krause, and hope everybody's doing very well out there. We'd love to hear from you. How is it going? And let's see what else got going on, because this is what's so cool. We are starting the chase here tonight. What's so fascinating about that is that we got quite a few drivers. Let's see if we can pull it up. Right now, Jordan Stencil out there on the track, but we're going to pull up your information. Here's Jordan on board right now. You see him. Let's pull up our standings here while we watch him go around. Here's the chase standings here tonight. Quite a few drivers involved and a lot of points on the line here. You know, this is what it's going to show all of you, all about, knowing that things are going to be a little interesting how this will play out here, knowing that some drivers, they're right at that cutoff line. Some of them are in pretty good looking spots. It could change. So keep an eye out for your playoff standings here going into the first race of the chase here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway. So on board right now with the 96 of Chris Susky. So we're, looking at coming up the next schedule throughout this season. So here at Bristol Motor Speedway, we'll be off next week. And then we go to Michigan International Speedway, my home track. That is going to be fun. That will be on July 12th. And then after that, we'll be on off week. We'll be back on July 26th. That's going to be the Worldwide Technology. Then we go to Talladega August 2nd. Then we go to Nashville Fairgrounds on August 9th. August 16th, we go to North Wilkes-Barre. So that's what we're looking up in the next couple of weeks here. Coming, knowing that we got a couple of good tracks, but we got to have a couple off weeks. That will play in a big effect on some of these drivers being in the playoffs. That momentum helps you going in, and knowing that, hey, you got a couple of weeks. Hopefully they get some practice in. You never know what's going to happen. So Garrett Hawkins right now on the leaderboard on your pole, currently at a 14.94. Then we got Jordan Stencil in second, Clinton Woodby in third, Chris Susky in fourth, the Dozer in fifth, Matt Hayden in sixth, Russ Ivey in seventh, Fisher Graham in eighth, Jimmy Fitzmaurice in ninth, Alan Martin in 10th, and Alan Boca in 11th, rounding your top 11 so far. Thomas Adams, Brian Cunningham, and Joe White have not put a time in yet, with a minute 38 seconds left of qualifying here at Bristol Motor Speedway. This is Redline Racing Network, and tonight here is going to be the GOAT Racing Diecast 200 here at Bristol Motor Speedway. So we want to give a big shout out to GOAT Racing Diecast, having them being a sponsor here for the Twisted Chassis iRacing Series. We want to thank them a lot here tonight. Alrighty, we got about a minute left. I don't think we're going to see any other takers come out on the track at this moment of time. Currently, let's see if we can find if we have Garrett Hawkins out there. We do. Let's see if we can talk to him real quick. Hey, Garrett, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I sure do. What's up, man?
All right, buddy. Look at you right now, sitting on the pole here during qualifying with 35 seconds left, putting down a 14.954. Man, I'm messing my stuff up. Can't beat that. How you feeling with this pole?
Well, I mean, I thought the lap was junk until I saw the time, so I'll take it.
Well, being here at Bristol Motor Speedway, starting on the pole, does that make you a little nervous? Is it kind of a spot you want to be, being a short track type of track?
Well, I tend to do best if I can just get in the rhythm early, so having no one in front of me, I think definitely helps it.
Heck yeah. Well, I want to wish you luck, bud. Let's see if we can get you in the victory lane right at the end of this spot. This spot just exact. Get in the winner's circle or a podium. But starting off the chase, let's see what's going to happen. Good luck tonight.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you. All right, Garrett Hawkins there, your pole sitter. Now it's time for your warm-up session of the night here. The Dozer heading out on the track here. Let's see if we can talk to the Dozer here tonight. Hey, Brian, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, not bad, not bad. Look at you finishing in a good spot during qualifying here tonight.
Yeah, this is not my best track, though. I can't seem to finish the damn thing.
Well, it's Bristol. The Dozer nickname is going to be perfect for you tonight.
Yeah, I'm harassing my teammate right now.
Well, just give him some. Wait until he gets you back, though. That's what's going to be the fun time. If Jordan knew that you were up here in the booth, he'd be definitely trying to play with you. Maybe wrecking you. I would think.
Yeah, he's slow tonight. I'm excited to make the chase.
Yeah, that's exciting, buddy. It's looking forward, though, the next couple tracks. And the question I have for you is the couple off weeks we got going on, 2 weeks during this chase that we're not going to be racing. How bad does that hurt you in the momentum?
I love it. It's 4th of July weekend. I'm going to need a night off.
Heck yeah. Well, buddy, I want to wish you luck here tonight. Have some fun, and hopefully maybe we can talk to you at the end of this thing.
All right, brother.
All right, thank you. All right, Brian, they're battling with Jordan in the 83 right in there in front of them, having a good time out there on the track. We got about 3 minutes left of this warm-up session, and then we go into our race. Matt Hayden sitting at the end of the pit road right now. Garrett Hawkins out there. Jordan's out there. Russ Ivy out here tonight battling out. Alan Martin having a good run. Joe White's out here tonight. Good to see Joe White. We have Fisher Graham out here in the 26. Right now, currently 7th. He's having some fun out here tonight. So is Owen in the 63. We got Thomas Adams right now out there tonight in the 64. Jimmy Fitzmaurice in the 33 also here tonight. Quite a few good drivers out here. Chris Susky out there. He's currently in pit road. Clinton Woodby's here tonight. Looks like we do have quite a few drivers not here tonight. And that due to some issue or some, you got to be close to the holiday, having some fun out there. We definitely miss all of them out here tonight. Alrighty, so with that being said, about a minute, almost less than 2 minutes left. Let me know in the chat, how is everybody doing? Love to hear from you, and let me know what you think. Who's got what it takes to make it happen here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Drivers down pit road, so we want to give some shout outs here to our sponsors. We want to give a shout out to Barbecue Beef Sauce. Want to give them some love here tonight. It looks like Jordan heading in, getting himself a beer here tonight. We've got Helen Martin. Want to give a shout out to Sheath Underwear out here tonight too, being a sponsor here for Redline Racing Network. Can't thank them enough. Want to use promo code NOLIFT to get yourself 20% off your order here tonight. So thank you to them. Also want to give a big shout out to is the car that we're looking at here right now. This is one of the league sponsors here for the Twisted Chassis. Pinch a Penny Pool and Patio and Spa. I want to give them a big shout out here. Can't thank them enough. Thank them coming part of this league. Can't, all the work they have put in here. Also, you can see in the back fender that GOAT Racing Diecast Series. They are very, it's awesome to see them here for the Twisted Chassis series here, being a main sponsor. Can't thank them enough. We want to see some cool diecast. That's what we want to see while we are looking inside a car here tonight. Quite a few sponsors that we see all over the track. We see the 63, some cool sponsors he's got, the 51. I love the schemes that these cars have. The talent these painters have every single week. A lot of talent out there. Great to see the chat back come on Owen, Fisher, and Matt. I do apologize. Some odd reason, I tried to do this system where I can stream to both platforms, and some odd reason it was taking the chat away. So I decided to just go back to YouTube and not do the Facebook side of things. It was a software that did both of them, and for some reason I messed it up. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be right back. Here's your national anthem here tonight. Alrighty, starting in row number 1 tonight, we have Garrett and Jordan. Row number 2, we have Clinton and Chris. In row number 3, we have the Dozer and Matt. In row number 4, we have Russ and Fisher. Row number 5, we have Jimmy and Alan. Row number 6, we have Owen and Joe. In row number 7, we have Brian and Thomas. And that is your starting grid here tonight. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, your pace car will take that hard left into pit road here in just a tad little bit. Let's get ready to go. Green flag racing here for the first time here tonight. This is the start of the chase. Let's find out who's got what it takes going in here tonight. Pace cars and the flagman will start dancing up in his little box here. Let's go. Green flag is out. Beautiful start. Side by side for your lead. The 18's got it. The 83's on the outside. A little bit of blinking going on. Coming out. Almost making contact. Here comes the 83 on the outside. He's going to try to get the move on the outside to make that pass, and he does. 83, now your leader. 96 holding on to third. That is Chris. Here's Clinton Woodby on the bottom of Chris for the battle for third and fourth place. Jordan right now, he's got this comfortable spot up as the lead. Let's see that 96 work his way to the front too. They love the different lines you can do here. 200 laps that we are doing here at Bristol Motor Speedway. 92 of Clinton Woodby holding that bottom line right there behind him. His teammate of Matt Hayden holding your top 5 here at the moment, all starting a single file. Here's the Dozer also being in the picture here, holding on to 6th, closing it in on Matt Hayden, trying to take away to get in your top 5 here tonight. Joe White in 8th place, Brian Cunningham in 9th, Alan Martin in 10th, Russ Ivey, I forgot to mention, in 7th, Jimmy Fitzmaurice in 11th, Owen is in 12th, Fisher in 13th, Thomas Adams in 14th. Here running your top 4 or your 14 drivers. Or Jordan Stencil right now holding as your lead in a comfortable 0.3 second gap. Now we have Chris making a move on the inside of the 18. He's going to take over second place. Clinton would be trying to get to that corner panel. Let's go on board here with Clinton on your roof cam coming into turn 3 and coming out of turn 4. 18 trying to fight right back for second place, trying to hold that outside line from Chris in the 96. Clinton Woodby is just watching all this happen right in front of him. A little bit of grinding against the wall, a little bit of blinking on the track. Still green flag conditions here so far under the lights here at Bristol Motor Speedway. This is the GOAT Racing Diecast 200 here on Redline Racing Network. '18 fighting really hard on the outside. He's going to take back second place. 96 of Chris. He's trying to get that inside to work. Not able to get to hold it very well. Here comes now Clinton on the outside of the 96 to try to make the pass. And he does. Now he's going to try to work his way around Garrett. But Garrett fighting really hard to hold on to second. Can he do it? Completing now lap 12 out of 200. 189 laps to go to the end of this race. See the freight train right behind this JS Designs Redline Racing Network machine. Good racing all around so far here. We're going to pull up your playoff standings here for your chase. This is what we're looking at. Hopefully it's not too blurry for you. I try to make it work for y'all, but this is what we're looking at for your points here tonight. This is going into Bristol, knowing that a couple of weeks we got some crazy tracks coming up. All right, Jordan now has some company right behind Clinton Woodby. He's going to try to make some things happen. We've seen him get multiple wins this season. What will he do here? Glenn on the back bumper of the 83, giving him a bump here, going in and out of turn number 4, coming into turn number 1. Glenn giving Jordan a little bit of pressure coming in, getting right to that back bumper of that 83 machine, trying to take the air away to make him go up the track a little. Can he do it? Jordan going up the track just a tad, a little bit now. Coming to lap 20 now, completing. 181 laps to go. No cautions here so far. And yellow flag is out on the track. I see Joe White facing the other way. Wait for all the traffic to go by. That's what's so hard here around this track. Oh, my goodness. And that is not what you want to see. The Dozer and Joe making contact there. That's going to get him turned around. The pace car's going to leave pit road there. And this is the replay here that we were seeing. Oh. And Jordan basically had no idea he was there. And, oh, unfortunately, at least the bright side, Jordan does have a fast repair. That's definitely not what Jordan wanted to see whatsoever. That's going to leave a mark. All right, pace car lights are still on. We're going to be going a couple more times around. Clinton would be as your leader. Matt Hayden in second. Garrett Hawkins in third. Chris Husky in fourth. Russ Ivy in fifth, running your top 5 here tonight. Man, oh man. Couple takers down pit road. Owen, Thomas, Jordan, and Joe all come down pit road. I believe Jordan's still sitting in pit road at the moment. So is Joe White. Probably had to call the tow truck. I have a tow truck penalty due to that. So with Clinton Woodby as your leader here, it was a very good battle between Jordan and Clinton. We'll find out. Matt Hayden going to be starting in second place now. Find out who's got what it takes here. With 25 laps completed here, here's your track information that we didn't pull up earlier. So your track information here at Bristol, 0.51 miles long, 103 miles that we're doing here tonight. 82 degrees outside with the 8 mile per hour southeast wind. Your caution information here tonight. We've had one caution, 4 laps under caution, and we've had only 1 lead change. All right, Clinton has led so far 4 laps. Let's get ready to have some more fun here at Bristol. We got Fisher right now in the 26. Currently right now in 7th place. Owen, I see you looking at the chat. I see you out there. Owen currently in 9th place here tonight. And Matt. Let's see if I can see where Matt's at. I'm having a blank. I'm not seeing him out here tonight, but good to see. Oop, there looks like we had a couple drivers catching up here. Pace car lights are back on. Looks like due to a couple cars trying to catch up here, that's what's going to bring the caution to stay out. Clinton would be still be taking the green flag here. Matt Hayden in second. Jordan Stencil now back, catching up to the field here. He's going to be 4 laps down. Joe White also back on the track. He is currently 5 laps down. Alrighty, we're going to see the cars take the pace car take a hard left into pit road. Some reason it is showing the green flag out. We are still a little confused. Little delayed on the restart there. Clinton Woodby now as your lead. A couple drivers did get some black flags there. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Matt Hayden in second, Chris in third, Garrett in fourth, and Russ in fifth, running your top 5. With 31 laps out of 200 to go. With that being said, we'll be right back after this commercial break. We'll do a play-by-play here.
Tired of paying
time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk.
All right, we are back at it. Sorry about that. I went on a commercial break to find out with race control on kind of what happened on that restart due to the fact that the cars are still going slow. And green flag was out from our screen. It showed it all on the track. Well, that was confusing. I'll get how it was. Oh, and I tried to hurry up and hit the commercials, and apparently hit all the commercials to play at once. But okay, back at it now with 38 out of 200 to go. You know, at first I thought maybe I was still on the camera, you know, like the rewind station, but we weren't. We were live. I double-clicked it just to make sure. We did talk to race control, and it sounded like the system may have glitched out. They were saying that the drivers were kind of confused on it too. So due to that was a little bit of an interesting situation on our end. Chaz Justice out there. Let's go, Joe. Chaz, why are you not here tonight? $40 out of 200 completed. Clinton in the wall. Matt Hayden holding on to second. Third place. Battling it out. That is going to be Garrett and Chris battling it out here while Russ Ivy's watching all this happening. Let's go on the roof cam of Russ Ivy. working. Oh, jeez. Oh, contact going on with the 96 and the 18. Man, that Interstate 18 reminds me of the good old day. Bobby Labonte. Oh, man, some traffic getting involved. Oh, some loosey-goosey going on here tonight. Let's go up to your fan cam. Actually, let's go to the tower cam here tonight to watch over the tower. Battle going on here. Ooh, Jordan a little blinking all around the track here tonight. Looks like maybe iRacing glitching out. Having some issues. Oh, man, oh, deal. 96 and the 51 having some good battles here. Jordan watching all this happen right in front of him. Jordan now still 4 laps down. Joe White currently 11, and Brian Cunningham currently 13 laps down. Here comes the 51, looking on the inside of the 96. Clinton would be holding a 0.2 second gap from Matt Hayden. Garrett Hawkins about 1.9 seconds back, and Chris is currently 2.5. This is your gaps from your leader. Here comes the 15 and the pitcher now, watching, closing it in. Here's the 51 with the run, trying to get to the, is he looking at the inside or the outside? Is he going to go to the roof, or is he going to go to the basement? How is he going to make that pass? 83 blinking a little bit now. That dang McDonald's Wi-Fi having some issues here tonight. With 49 laps complete, coming to 50 laps here. Good race so far. Only one caution out that has happened. Here's the 83. It's going to allow the 15 to go by. That is 2 teammates right there. With Jordan being a lap down, he's not wanting to hold his teammate back. With Clinton Woodby as your leader, let's go see where he's at. Here's Matt Hayden on your picture. We got the 42 of Joe White. Going to be coming a lap down here in just a little bit with Matt Hayden in second. Garrett holding, here he is in third. .51 making the move, trying to make that inside work. Wasn't able to do it to 96, holding the outside very well. That's what I love about Bristol. You can ride the high, you can ride the low, you can go to the roof, you can go down to the basement. Doesn't matter where. It just depends when you can, how you enter and how you exit. If you can get the run or get the perfect entry in. The one that's hitting the perfect entry and the perfect exit right now is the 92 of Clinton Woodby. Last lap, 15.5. Matt Hayden holding on a second, 15.6. The difference between Clinton's last lap and the best lap is only 0.5 second of a difference. Couple takers down pit road. It looks like Jimmy Fitzmaurice was down pit road. Owen Boca was down pit road. It looks like Fisher Graham went down pit road also. Jordan, Joe, and Brian all had to stay in pit road to get the damage fixed. We only have 145 laps to go to the end of this. With Clinton Woodby on a mission. Let's go back to where Garrett and Russ Ivy battling out. We do have a battle with the 15 and the 96 now. The 51 was able to get around the 96. Now the 15 wants to try to get his pass here. Can he do it? Or can the 96 hold his ground on the outside line? The 83, he's watching and looking here. Let's go on the roof cam of the 96 machine. 96 in the wall, grinding here tonight. 96 going to follow that, the 83 is going to follow the pitch of Penny here around. Let's see if he can make that pass, and I believe he does. He's going to now make that pass there. Even though Jordan is a couple laps down, now the pinch of Penny is going to work his way to his other teammate. Let's see if he can close it in here on Russ Ivy. Here comes Jordan on the inside line. Jordan has been fast. He was ready to go, and unfortunately was collected in a situation during that first caution and got him to have to bring out the backup card, and Let's see if he can work his way and maybe get some laps back here tonight. The Dozer and Fisher are currently now 1 lap down, and so is Thomas Adams, currently 2 laps, I believe, due to coming down pit road. Here's Jordan making the pass to the 51 now. Jordan's got a fast car. Can he make up the ground to get his laps back? That is going to be the broadcasting, news there. Can he do it? We've seen him up front. Now, let's see. How will he make it happen? Watching all the round. Right now, Clinton has pulled away 1.2 seconds from Matt Hayden. I believe we have a battle for 3rd and 4th between Garrett and Russ here. Now, let's keep an eye on this. Jordan is really good at saving his stuff till the end. He definitely is, but he got collected, and he is currently right now 4 laps down here at Bristol. He is fast, but can he get his laps back, though? That is the ultimate question. Alrighty. Just kind of looking back at all the there we go. Just looking back at all the track information there, trying to see who was looking at the fastest lap here tonight. Right now is 71 out of 200 complete. Look at the battle between Garrett and Russ, though. Good battle. So is now with Alan Martin. We'll pull up your playoff standings here real quick. Wrong one. Here's your playoff standings coming into Bristol. $18 up in the wall, 51, 15 getting by. Here's the 32 of Brian Cunningham. Here's your playoff standings here. Looking at see right now 50-50 on the vote in the chat. Clinton Woodby, whoa, there we are. Currently, he's got some company in front of him. 42-26 in the 63. Glenn's going to go on the inside, get on the apron to make some passes here. Going through some traffic, making some moves. This is where it gets a little challenging. With 76 out of 200 coming to the line. Now Clinton has led 55 laps here tonight. Matt Hayden holding on to 2nd, Russ Ivy in 3rd, Alan Martin now in 4th, Garrett in 5th, running your top 5. We only have 6 drivers on the lead lap. Jimmy Fitzmaurice being the first one lap down in 7th. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do our play-by-play of the night here real quick. Here is our commercial break. We'll be right back here from Redline Racing Network.
time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk. It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
There's a quote. We will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
All right, we do see a caution now. That's what I'm trying to find out, what the caution was from and who is involved. Not seeing any cars turned around. I'm going to go back a little bit more and see if we can find it. Still under green flag conditions here. A little bit of blanking going on right now with Joe. I see the 63 of Owen. Let's go back a little bit farther back and see if we can find out if something happened with Owen. Owen's trying to stay out of the leader's way here going in. Oh, and Owen gets it loose down the front stretch. Trying to get out of the leader's way, out of the lead pack's way. With being on the apron and the track there, gets a little loosey-goosey with all those marbles. And that's going to bring out your second caution here tonight. Clinton Woodby as your leader, Matt Hayden in second, Alan Martin in third, Russ Ivy in fourth, Garrett Hawkins in fifth, running your top five. Now Jordan Stencil has gotten his lap back. He's now 3 laps down here tonight. He may have it if cautions, go in the favor, but he has not went down pit road. That last pit stop, he came down pit road 37 laps ago. I lied. That was 64 laps ago. I was looking at the wrong one. Pace car is in. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. In your pace car lights are back on here. We're going to go back one more time around, I believe. I don't believe we had enough drivers lined up properly to be able to take off. I'll look back at how did that put Owen 6 laps down from that strange things happening. Oh, let's see. Right now, Owen, yeah, you are right. 7 laps down. That's a good catch on there. Let's see if I can see. With green flag out on the air. I'm not seeing if he had any black flags or anything. But he was in his pit box for 52 seconds, and he went down pit road for 1:31 all the way through, with even his pit stop was a 52-second stop. So I'm not sure if he had some damage for that, but he was in pit road for over a minute and 31 seconds. Clinton would be as your leader, Matt Hayden in second. Russ Ivy in third, Chris Susky in fourth, Alan Martin in fifth, running your top 5 here tonight. .94 out of 200 completed here so far. Oh, getting into the wall just a tad, a little bit. That is the 96 of Chris. Painting the wall here tonight. This is your GOAT Racing Diecast 200 here tonight. Clint Woodby has led 73 laps. Don't forget to like and share our streams. I definitely would appreciate it. I hope everybody is having a great time here, especially being a Sunday night. Why not have and enjoy, sit back and enjoy ourselves and sit here, watch these drivers week in, week out, have some fun and doing what they do. Let's go. Hayden Laura's out there. Good to see you, Laura. Hope you're doing very well. Matt Hayden holding on to second, right behind his teammate here. Now the question I have, what you think, Laura, when it comes down to the end of it, with them, even though they're teammates, will Matt Hayden, if he has to, give him the bumper at the end of it to try to get himself a win? With Alan Martin in fifth, Garrett Hawkins in sixth, the Dozer in seventh, Jimmy Fitzmaurice in eighth, Jordan Stencil in ninth, and Thomas Adam now in ninth. Oh, there's a battle going on between Jordan and Thomas. Thomas Adam now in 10th place. 6 drivers on the lead lap. The Dozer being the first one lap down. Jimmy Fitzmaurice and Jordan Stencil, both 3 laps down. So is Thomas Adams and Fisher Graham. Clinton has still got some company right there behind him. Matt Hayden not giving up. Watching Matt trying to make some moves. The question I have, do you think he's just kind of waiting patiently, wait for Clinton to make a move, or be just patient, holding on to second until the end of this? This is what it looks like in a point of view of Matt Hayden in the driver's seat. Good racing all around, but why not? We're going to pull.
Are you tired of paying?
Wrong one. We're going to pull up the standings real quick so you can look at it. Then we're going to pull up Jordan Stencil. Jordan, show how focused he is tonight. Jordan Stencil trying to make a move, holding on to 10th. We're currently 3 laps down. He was leading here earlier, leading quite a few laps until an incident happened while he's in the lead and got collected with damage. He got a new car back, and he's trying to make a way to the front. With 107 laps out of 294 laps to go, we have hit over the halfway point just a little bit ago. I forgot to do our play-by-play halfway, but we'll play that here in just a little bit. Matt Hayden now about half a second back from Clinton. Russ Ivy holding on to third, Chris in fourth, and Alan Martin in fifth, rounding your top 5 here tonight. Good racing all around so far. Looks like Fisher Graham has brought it into the infield. at this second. Looks like he may have had a little too much damage or has had some issues in the car with bringing it in. Clinton would be getting some more traffic a lap down here tonight. $112 out of 200 completed. Jordan is focused with the Heinz shirt. He definitely is. Looks like Brian Cunningham has got a black flag. Not sure exactly what happened. Matt Hayden right now, I was looking at the last lap of 15.504, a little bit faster than Clinton Woodby. Russ Ivy's about identical to Clinton Woodby's time. And Chris is just only about a 0.1 second off of what the leader's doing. So we're going to change our camera action here tonight and do what the interesting part of the track is. With that being said, we're going to do our halfway point, just a little past the halfway commercial break. Hopefully he can catch up. That's a good one. All right, we'll be right back here after these commercial breaks.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
There's a quote. We will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Time to talk. It's 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 time to talk.
Looking for the perfect ride? Jackie Jones CDJR has got you covered with a massive selection of cars and trucks that fit every need you can think of. Whether you're a busy parent needing extra space, an adventure seeker craving rugged performance, or someone who just loves that sleek style, there's something for everyone here. Trust me, the moment you step on the lot, you'll feel the excitement. Imagine cruising in a brand new truck with all the power you need for weekend adventures, or zipping around in a stylish sedan that turns heads everywhere you go. It's all about finding the vehicle that speaks to you, right? And here's the best part. The team at Jackie Jones CDJR is ready to help you every step of the way. So why wait? Dive into your dream vehicle today. Come and explore all the amazing options waiting for you. You won't regret it.
All right, back at it here tonight. After this commercial break, we're just watching the great battles going on between Russ, Garrett, and Chris, and there was definitely Alan Martin being part of that. Good racing. This is for 5th, 6th. It was actually 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th place. 135 laps out of 200 complete. 66 laps to go. Clinton would be right now your leader, still completing 113 laps led. Matt Hayden holding on to second, about close to half a second back. Alan Martin about 4.2 seconds back. We only have 6 drivers on the lead lap. The Dozer now 2 laps down. We saw Jordan now, I believe, went down pit road. And he now is back 6 laps down. And that was 26. He's been out there for 26 laps. So by the way, we saw that going down pit road. One thing about pit road, it's not like they can enter wherever the pit box is on the back or the front stretch. Everybody has to enter on turn number 4 to go down pit road all the way around. So it takes a while. Definitely can put you a couple laps down. So when we caution free for a little while here, good racing all the way around this point of the track. Your top 3 here. Here's your top 3. You see the gaps in between 0.6, 4.5. Good racing for your top 3. Let's see if Matt Hayden can close it in on Clinton here with only 60 to go. Let's go for your driver in race info bar here. Go from your leader, showing you where they've started and where they are currently. Clinton Woodby started 3rd, currently your leader. Matt Hayden, he started in 6th, currently in 2nd place. Alan Martin, he started in 10th, currently in 3rd. Garrett Hawkins started 1st, currently in 4th. Chris has started in 4th, currently in 5th. Russ Ivy started in 7th, currently in 6th. The Dozer, he started in 5th, currently in 7th. Jimmy Fitzmaurice started in 9th, currently in 8th. Thomas Adams started 14th, currently in 9th. Jordan Stunson started 2nd, now he's currently in 10th. Joe White started in 12th, currently in 11th. Brian Cunningham started 13th, currently in 12th. And Owen Boca, you can see sitting in pit road, currently in 13th, started 11th here tonight. As your in-race info bar here tonight, with 146 laps completed out of 200. Why not? Let's do our crank it up type of night for the JS Designs. Let's listen in here tonight. Turn up those phones, the tablets, the TVs, whatever you're watching the stream on, and watch these cars fly by here at Bristol. right good. I love listening to cars fly about around here at Bristol. Clinton Woodby getting around some lap traffic at the moment. Let's pull up your race info bar here. Right now, Matt Hayden about 0.5 now, closing with him, trying to get around some lap traffic. Alan Martin holding on to third, Garrett Hawkins in fourth, Russ Ivey in fifth, rounding your top five. 49 laps to go to the end of this race. Once we get down to about 30-some laps left to go, we'll go on our last commercial break of the night here. This is your GOAT Racing Diecast 200 here, brought to you by Redline Racing Network. Definitely appreciate everybody tuning in every single week, giving the support to these drivers, the broadcast, and the league. Can't thank you enough for all the support you do for us. Here is also on your onboard camera, here on board with Clinton Woodby. Looks like a little bit of information missing on our scoreboard here, but you can see 120, 130 miles an hour. A couple drivers getting still out of the way for the lead packs here. Doing a great job trying to stay here. Here's your caution information. 2 cautions, 11 laps under caution, and 1 lead change here. That was between Jordan and your leader of Clinton Woodby. Here they are right on our screen. Jordan trying not to get back 1 more lap, and he's currently 6th. That'll put him 7 laps if Clinton Woodby can get around. Never mind, Clinton Woodby going down pit road. Pit strategies have started. Clinton Woodby, your leader, coming down now. Alan Martin's going to take over the lead. Matt Hayden holding on to third now, with Clinton Woodby still as your leader. Or, I mean, second place, sorry. And Alan Martin, your leader, but Clinton Woodby still holding on to second. Matt Hayden holding on to third. He's down pit road also. Garrett Hawkins coming down pit road. Chris is going to now stay out. Russ Ivey staying out. A couple of drivers staying out still. Alan Martin now coming down pit road. He's been out there for 72 laps on those tires. Clinton Woodby now into his pit box here. That was a 14.1 second stop for Clinton Woodby. Alan Martin now down pit road. Matt Hayden back out there. He is now currently 1.3 seconds away from Clinton Woodby. There's Clinton Woodby at the bottom of your screen. So Matt, looks like Alan Martin got a black flag down pit road, though may have got a speeding penalty. Clinton Woodby has pulled away. Good thing I looked at the chat here. Chaz Justice, I told you you'd be in the booth. Chaz Justice.
How's it going, Brandon?
Oh, good to see you. I told you you would be in the booth, bud.
You did. You called it. You called it on the Discord group, and you are absolutely correct as always.
Well, bud, with being Bristol, only 38 laps to go. I know the delay is a little bit from watching it, but good race so far, being a Bristol race, and only especially having 2 cautions here at Bristol. You can't beat that.
Yeah, you can't beat that with a stick. And obviously, it doesn't hurt that there's no cautions, seeing that only maybe half the field is on the racetrack. But you'll have that sometimes in league racing. But yeah, as far as the other drivers out there on the track, they're doing good, keeping it clean and keeping it green.
I agree with you there for sure. A lot of drivers not able to make it here tonight's race. Chaz, you being one of them. You're also your other teammate being one of them. Man, how can you're only allowing Joseph White to be able to root your Goon Squad racing team tonight?
Joe didn't get too much attention when me and Zach are out there hogging all the attention, directing each other and just being dramatic. And usually Joe's kind of back there in the back just chilling out. So we kind of figured we get him the spotlight this evening.
Well, looking at, I showed it on a screen a couple times, but right now Clinton Woodby is your point standings leader here at 2065. Matt Hayden, 2050. Rusty Modesty in 2045, which Rusty's not here tonight. Zach, he's at 2040. He's not here tonight. Alan Martin's at 2035. Roland's not here tonight. He's at 2030. Russ Ivy is at 2025. Jordan Stencil at 2020. Terry, he's not here tonight. He's at 2015. Dawson Tanner, I don't believe I saw him here tonight. He's at 2010. Brian Toller at 2005. And Thomas Adams at 2000. So, there's quite a few of the your chase stand drivers that are not here tonight.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Like you said earlier, things happen. Things happen that can be controlled or whatever. But the good thing about it is that with that many people being out, they're not going to miss out on that points. So hopefully Zach can keep his I think he's in fourth place in the playoffs position pretty securely. And I don't really see Clinton going anywhere either.
I agree. Right now, Clinton would be still holding on to lead of a second away from Matt Hayden. I do believe I see Owen did get a black flag in there. It looks like he did bring himself into the infield. Matt Hayden holding on a second. Chris now up to third place. We saw Alan Martin up there for third. Now Chris is up to third. He's about 8.3 seconds away from your leader. Russ Ivy in fourth. About 10 seconds back in running your top five. Garrett Hawkins about 13 seconds back. But like I was saying, I know Chaz is sitting here, but I got to do our last commercial break. This is the last commercial break of the night here. The big thank you to all the sponsors. So we'll be right back here after these commercial breaks.
For the perfect ride.
It's time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Where's the quote? We will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Looking for the perfect ride? Jackie Jones CDJR has got you covered with a massive selection of cars and trucks that fit every need you can think of. Whether you're a busy parent needing extra space, an adventure seeker craving rugged performance, or someone who just loves that sleek style, there's something for everyone here. Trust me, the moment you step on the lot, you'll feel the excitement. Imagine cruising in a brand new truck with all the power you need for weekend adventures, or zipping around in a stylish sedan that turns heads everywhere you go. It's all about finding the vehicle that speaks to you, right? And here's the best part. The team at Jackie Jones CDJR is ready to help you every step of the way. So why wait? Dive into your dream vehicle today. Come and explore all the amazing options. Waiting for you. You won't regret it.
All right, definitely want to say thank you to all the sponsors here, especially for Redline Racing Network, also for the Twisted Chassis series. You know, we can't thank all the sponsors. You know, they come in and support us every single week. But the biggest sponsors that we love to give a big shout out to is everybody out here week in and week out, giving these drivers the love that you do for watching out here, and you know, allowing these drivers for a couple hours of the night to be able to come and give us something to be able to watch. If it wasn't for you guys to be able to allow these drivers to come drive for us, we would not have a video to produce. So thank you to everybody out there watching. Hope everybody's having a great night so far, especially being a Sunday night, getting ready to go into our work week. Chaz, what do you think?
I think so far it's a great race. We tend to go as about to get spots, especially for the first, second, third position. They're about to get some spots. Let's just hope they keep it close.
You know, and what's crazy, Matt Hayden, you know, he was over a second back from Clinton Woodby, and now he is in he's in the light, watching. He's right there. He's giving his teammates some love. You know, he's now about a 0.1 second right on the back bumper. We got lap traffic now being involved here. You know, knowing Matt Hayden, he's probably going to time it just right where lap traffic will be in the factor, and he's got to make something happen while trying to get around the traffic, and why not pounce on that action when he can?
Yes, where's the 96? Because I think the scoreboard shows him in third, but then I see the 18 right behind number 5. He should be in third, so wondering if that's just a glitch in the computer or if there's something on this.
Oh, that's a great question. The 18 is, yes, he is in fourth. He is currently 1 lap down.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I would kind of keep an eye on him, especially when he gets kind of close. Hopefully, first and second kind of drive away from him, but I feel like he might be a little bit aggressive, but we'll see what Matt does on these next couple laps.
Does right now on board with Matt Hayden on the roof cam here with 3 laps to go. This is where the action is all about for your race win. The battle of the night here at Bristol Motor Speedway for the GOAT Racing Diecast 200. Matt Hayden, let's see, what does he have for Clinton Woodby? While, keep in mind, this is a teammate. Will the teammate, is it one of those situations with white flag out in the air? Will he give him the bumper? Oh, Chaz, you're kind of breaking up, buddy. Hard to hear, but here we're at the line. Oh, man, close action. Wow. He takes it away. Clinton would be with another win, but Chaz, you sound like a robot.
Yeah, sorry about that. My Bluetooth messed up. I was trying to say that Clinton might want to watch out for Matt trying to diamond those turns, but like you said, Clinton pulled it off again.
He did. Give him a shout out, though. Clinton would be doing what he's got to do. Matt Hayden right there. Man, what a night we just witnessed here tonight. We're gonna stop here and talk to these drivers, see how they're feeling. Man, Chaz, you can tell you're at work.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Clinton would be right now. Let's see. Let's pull up Matt Hayden. And who else? Who it came back home third? It's Chris. I don't believe I have Chris out there at the moment. If Chris pops in, we'll talk to him maybe after one of these. But I'll give him a big shout out to that third place driver here, Chris. able to bring it home. Great job in that 96. This is sponsored by the Rothery family. Give them a big shout out. Thank you to Chris doing a heck of a job all night long in this 96 gamer supplies. Definitely cool looking scheme. I'm trying to see if he pops out here real quick before I go to our next contender. I don't see him. So next up, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk to the number 5 of Matt Hayden, able to bring home second place. Let's see how he's feeling. Hey, Matt, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I got you, Brandon.
Alrighty, look at you, able to bring home a P2 here tonight. Congratulations, bud. How you feeling?
Yeah, pretty good. That was a long race. Any race at Bristol is wears on you. Obviously, it's quick lap times and a lot of turning and braking. So yeah, definitely wore out tonight.
I bet you, for being how this race turned out. And I got to give you a big shout out to you, though. With the pit strategies, you were over a second back. And I was like, well, that's a good distance. Being Bristol, though, you never know what's gonna happen. And I go on the commercial break, doing my own thing, blah blah. And here we are. We go right to looking at the leader, and you're right there, about 2.2 seconds back. Like came out of nowhere here tonight. I always say somebody else is, but you're the ninja of the night, silent but deadly, coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, we pit like a lap earlier than Clinton. We both kind of talked, obviously teammates, whatever. So we kind of put it out there. We were both kind of wondering the same thing, like how early was too early. We had that caution, lap 80 something. So it kind of threw the one stop if anybody was saving out the window. So then it kind of gave us room to kind of go full out. And I think we both kind of knew that you need to save a whole lot on that second set of tires. And then the longer we went before that last pit stop, we could really go like full tilt and not have to worry about tire wear. And pit a lap earlier and came out further behind Clinton. So just missed time turning into pit road, and he gained more distance on us. So at that point, there was nothing to lose because he had better tire wear than us the entire night. So I just said, hey, let's just full send. And, if we can get to him, we get to him. If not, I kind of felt like we'd fall back. And I think he started complaining his tires went earlier. He kind of got caught up in traffic, and it helped me kind of close the gap. But it's good. I gave him a couple good bumps. Wasn't going to do anything too crazy because obviously both of us are at the top of the point standing, so didn't want to ruin that for one of us. So tried to time it to try to get a nose underneath him on that last corner, and just didn't have enough distance on him.
Well, it was definitely fun to watch, but congratulations on that. Definitely gave us something to enjoy. But who do you got to give a shout out to that made this thing possible here tonight?
Yeah, the whole group of guys, Misfit Motorsports, appreciate everybody in there. Obviously, it's a lot of fun to come in with those guys and hang out for the night and then get to beat fenders off of each other. So appreciate all those guys. Hats off to Clinton. This is he said this was his Super Bowl. He's nearby Bristol, and this is his track. So kind of want to play spoiler to it, but also didn't ruin his night. So glad we got a 1-2 out of that. I want to thank Laura out there for watching, Austin out there watching, everybody at home for supporting us for this fun little thing called iRacing. So we appreciate everybody out there, and thank y'all for the broadcast.
Heck yeah. Well, Matt, congratulations, bud. I hope you have a great night. You stay safe out there, and we'll see you later.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. All right, Chaz. Whoa, man. We got next up. I do see we have Chris. Let's see how Chris is feeling. Go back to Chris and see what he's thinking here tonight. Hey, Chris, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I do.
I just literally thought it was raining. Woo, buddy, look at you, able to bring home a P3 here tonight. Congratulations. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. Pretty excited about that, actually. After a fairly uneventful season and fairly unproductive, I'll take a top 3 finish.
Oh, heck yeah, it's always nice to be able to get in the podium spots, and especially being here at a short track, you can't complain. Short tracks always could be a nightmare, or it could be one of these nights just like tonight. It could be an amazing race and get yourself in a beautiful spot, and that's what happened for you tonight. And look at this beautiful 96 car, buddy. You can't. This is a good looking scheme that gets yourself in a good spot. And yeah, I got a question. What do you think? This help your momentum going forward to get yourself in some more podium spots?
Well, the plan was to just go out there and drive tonight, and that's going to be the plan for basically the rest of best of the rest. I got a 63-point deficit before tonight that I have to make up and try and get up there. I think I can do it.
Heck yeah, that is for sure. And we always say every week, especially road courses or whatever, as long as you get out there and you just ride, and sometimes just riding out there, you can get yourself in a very good spot, especially the road courses, if as long as you stay on the track and not make a mistake, they can turn out to be a great night. And tonight, like you said, you just went out there, you just drove, and look at you. Get yourself in a podium. You can't beat that.
No, you can't, man. Another thing too that I think helped was I did a little bit of practice beforehand before the session went up. I was like, I want to know what tire wear is going to be like because every time I go to Bristol, it's always I'm burning the left front off it as well as the right front. So I threw 8-1 and 16-1. 16-1 didn't burn as bad, so that was just kind of all right. I'm going to ride around on the bottom all night.
Heck yeah. Well, buddy, who do you got to give a shout out that made this thing possible here tonight?
Goat diecasts. I'm gonna shout out Gamer Sub because that was caffeinated, and that helped a lot. And honestly, shout out to all the guys who I was side by side with tonight. I know the 18 Garrett. He and I were beating and banging a little bit. Same with Russ Ivy in the 51. I tried to give them little bump and run. So
Heck yeah. Well, buddy, heck of a job here tonight. Great job to be able to get yourself a podium spot. Well deserved. And I hope, this brings good momentum going forward for you. I hope we can see it either a P3, even better be a P2, or even better be getting yourself a race win. And I hope that we'll see that in here in the future. But I hope you have a great night and you stay safe, bud.
right on, you too, man.
Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is Chris. Next up is your race winner. Let's see how this race winner is feeling here tonight.
He did give a shout out to coffee because he was caffeinated, correct?
Yes, he did. And Clinton would be
Just make sure.
right in the booth. You got a copy, buddy.
Yeah, I got you, bud.
All righty. Well, we have you up here once again. I got a question. Are you getting tired to come talking to me?
Never.
I'm tired of hearing your voice.
Oh, that's
Oh, wow. Well, you know
ouch.
what? You can mute me.
Well, bud, able to get yourself in a great spot once again. I got a question. Unfortunately, Jordan had a unfortunate situation happen in the beginning of the race. Were you a little nervous though, knowing that watching the beginning of the race and how you and Jordan were very identical on these lap times? Was it a little nerve-wracking knowing how this race was going to play out if he was able to stay out?
I mean, it wasn't really nerve-wracking. That's honestly just part of racing. That's kind of part of the fun. You're going to try to outlast and outpace the guy in front of you, the guy behind you, wherever you're needing to pace or whatever, especially at a track like this when we go on long green flag runs. Yeah, there at the beginning, I don't know. I kind of treated it like a restrictor plate track when everybody saves fuel and just passed on the outside and got back down on the bottom once I got behind Jordan. It was just I was like, okay, I'm behind the leader. I'll just chill here. And then whatever happened under caution there. And yeah, me and Matt just tried to pace a decent race pace after that. And there at the end, I came out of the pits like, I don't know, a second and a half ahead of him. And I was like, okay, I can just run around, save my tires a little bit for, 15 or so laps. But once Matt caught me, I didn't have anything left. So I don't know what happened to my tires, but I'm just glad it was enough to hold him off.
Well, you definitely did. And Chaz, you got a lot of background noise going on. Right now, you can't beat that. You did what you had to do, and you got yourself. I wish I had how many races you have won so far. I know you've already got a hat trick during this season. Looking back at it was closer to the beginning of the season. Like you won 3 races in a row, so we threw the hats. I believe you won 4 races at one point in a row. Looking at the next couple of weeks at the schedule, knowing that we have a restrictor plate and we got a couple off weeks. Knowing that, how does that play into your strategy? Knowing that we have off weeks and we got like one of those tracks that you don't know what's going to happen.
It's you kind of get prepared for them once you've raced them a few times. I mean, I know we're in the playoffs, but usually playoffs in sim racing equals low car count, so even a bad race isn't a terrible race, So we'll see how many people want to show up for Dega, and like usual, probably ride around towards the back most of the race and try to avoid all the wrecks, and then last 5 laps we'll try to race.
Heck yeah. Well, I just want to wish you luck, going into the next couple races, knowing that it's going to be fun to watch. But I want to give you a big shout out. Congratulations on this race win. You well deserve it. And I did see you had a lot of people out there rooting for you. I know Megan right now, look at that 92. That car sure looks good in first place. Megan's out there tonight. So good to see you having some fan base out there tonight.
Oh yeah, it's always nice to know anybody's watching. Really, sometimes you go back and watch and you realize everybody's been watching. You're like, well, that was a good race to have a crappy one, wasn't
it? It's always when you do bad is when everybody watches, and then you're like, what the heck? And then you get the good races and nobody watches.
Yep, never fails.
Well, buddy, who do you got to give a couple shout outs here tonight that made this thing possible here?
Yeah, shout out to Megan. Say happy anniversary to her. Hopefully this is a decent anniversary present. And shout out to Matt, Jimmy, Brian, Fisher, Garrett, Rusty, who wasn't here tonight. You guys for the broadcast and everybody for watching. I think I got everybody.
Well, I hopped into you guys' Misfits earlier, and I said every single week I feel like there's somebody new. I feel like this Misfits team has gotten so much bigger than when I first started in the broadcasting. But hey, it's always fun, but I always laugh.
Oh yeah, we've got a good group of guys over there, and it's always nice when you can come in and like, to me, that's one of the things that's kind of kept me wanting to race with all of those guys, is because no one's a gatekeeper of information. If you're slower, we want to get you faster. It's just, we want you to be just as competitive as the fastest of us or the fastest in the race, whatever. So we're always trying to help each other out, and that's one thing I always appreciate about all those guys. So appreciate that.
Heck yeah. Well, Clinton, I hope you have a great night. You stay safe out there, bud, and we'll see you pretty soon and see if we can get you back into Victory Lane.
Yep, we'll see what we can do.
All right, thank you. All righty, Clinton would be there tonight. Give him a big shout out to. Give a shout out to all the drivers out here, all the fans. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you all had a great night, and I hope you all have a great rest of the week. Starting it off here on coming up tomorrow for a Monday. Gotta love it. Let's get this week over with. We'll see everybody here soon. Have a great holiday on the 4th of July. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. Or otherwise, name it after me here. Other than that, have a great night. Everybody, stay safe. We'll see y'all later.